teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
And the Milwaukee starting five. As always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards, and it's Lopez in at the five, roaming the paint. Trent for three. And that comes off the assist by Middleton.
Part of playing with Trent is you got to set him up. He's so good shooting it off the catch.
Anunoby finds Towns. Back to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
How about JB? Jalen Brunson, since that free agent move in 2022, really raising the level of his play.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Here's Towns, and it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Lillard against Brunson. Trent from long range. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
It's hard on the wing, guarded by Trent. The kick out to Brunson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Lillard against Brunson. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, Giannis is one of those guys, you look at the end of the season, he's going to be up there in free throw attempts per game.
And he's good on the second. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Now Lillard. There's the three. Offensive rebound. Trent from long range. Sinks it from distance. Trent's got 9 points.
Trent is a very reliable three-point shooter. This is what he's all about.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Shoots over Lopez. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And it's Middleton, that time on the assist by Lopez.
Inside, Middleton so dangerous, just a cunning scorer in the paint.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his three ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the three-point line tonight, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Trent Jr. recognizing the lane there and exploited it.
Towns, and miss after miss right now.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Shoots. The Knicks pull it in. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Yeah, I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Anunoby on the wing. Back to Brunson. Anunoby against Lopez. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Trent with the defensive effort. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Here's Lillard. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Brunson passes to Bridges. To stop the run. The Knicks rebound. Second chance shot. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. And stolen by Bridges. A big-time effort for Gary Trent Jr., providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, there was a moment after Milwaukee swung the Lillard trade where they were viewed as favorites to win at all, Brent.
That moment did not last long, B.A. I mean, that was talk right before training camp because that Lillard trade happened so late in the offseason. These guys just never defensively got themselves back on the same page that they were at the championship level. And until that gets maintained, they could be in the middle of the pack. Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Count the basket. Anunoby's got his first bucket in this one.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Brunson against Lillard. Driving in. Pass to Lopez. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Here's Towns. Rebounded by Lopez.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And a foul on Josh Hart. That'll be a second foul of the game. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Lillard passes to Trent. The three-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 10. Now here's Anunoby. He had 25 points in his last game. Here's Towns. Banked it in off the glass.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. It's Middleton on the wing. The three is up. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Shot's good by Hart. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
B.A., you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
Trent with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. There's the triple. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's New York with a rebound. Brunson's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside, here's Hart. Missed inside. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Towns against Middleton. Towns passes to Bridges. It's tipped. Brunson is doubled. Antetokounmpo against Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Yes, sir! Brunson for three.
Now, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
We talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Now we're starting to see him deliver on offense. He's really found his tempo here in the second quarter.
Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson passes to Hart. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fires the 3. Dives for it. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. "34 seconds left in the first half of this game. And here's Wright from the arc. He buries it from 3. Wright's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Here's Wright. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Towns. Basket's good. And now it's just a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Smith. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting to
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Fans, please direct your attention to 6.
Thanks for tuning in.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road. Kind of like...
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Bucks.
Their offense is running.
And that is going to do it.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Prince with the bucket.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
36-29.
And stolen by Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Portis outside. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Prince against Bridges. Smith in the high post. 5 on the clock. And here's Wright from the arc. Doesn't go for him. Knicks trail by 5. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Anunoby finds Hart. No good from outside. Milwaukee has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Smith. Pass to Wright. And stolen by Brunson. In transition, here they come for 3. Bridges. Got a hand on it.
Such a good defender, Taurean Prince. Physical, good lateral movement, and has the tools there to snuff out a shot.
And New York has possession. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. Close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one misses. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Brunson looks it over. He's off on that one. The Bucks leading by 5. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Tries the spin move. Trent kicks it out to Middleton. Gets the 3 to fall. And now it's an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
Brunson up top, defended by Lillard. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Lillard. Kicks it out to Middleton. Trent outside. 6 on the shot clock to the left side wing. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And the Bucks lead by 10. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Looking to win the run. Antetokounmpo with the block.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
Pass to Middleton. Lets it fly. Trent outside. Lillard outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And he's going for the lob. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
Towns outside. Pass to Anunoby. Towns is screen on Antetokounmpo. Oh, stolen by Lillard. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Giannis end to end.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton. New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Spins. Lillard. Back to Trent. Anunoby against Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. Shoots over Anunoby. Antetokounmpo can't connect. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 11.
Milwaukee foul. Chris Middleton.
It's his first trip to the line.
No foul. Fourth team foul.
That one's off.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
And the second free throw is good.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Middleton, no good. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rejected by Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. Two on the clock. No good at the rim. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks earning this break in the action, up 10. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. On the wing, it's Trent Jr. and Middleton. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Towns passes to Bridges. Three-pointer, no good. Milwaukee leading by 10. On the break. Antetokounmpo against Bridges. Now here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. Nice D from Bridges.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Rejected by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Middleton outside, stolen by Bridges. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Pass to Brunson. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Middleton.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Knicks trail by 9. Here's Brunson. Kicks it out, Towns. This one for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The strong finish by Giannis.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
And that one's good for Brunson.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul.
Jump shot looking like it's coming around now for Giannis.
New York, they're working against the clock now. Outside Brunson. Outside Anunoby.
2 minutes.
Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And he gets it to go.
Giannis can shoulder any load, and he's doing it here.
Outside Hart. Over Trent. And Hart with a basket on the assist from Towns.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Middleton. Antetokounmpo against Anunoby. Shot is up. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Out to Bridges from behind the arc. Counted from distance.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Trent outside. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Towns outside. Damian Lillard with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Lillard passes to Lopez. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Knicks ball.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Brunson on the drive. Oh, a hard-nosed drive from Brunson.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
55-49.
Lillard left side. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Brunson misses. And here's Trent. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
And so it's Milwaukee with the W. This was a hard-fought. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Brent Barry, Allie.
important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George in the front court alongside Martin. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. And it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Martin. And the 76ers get it back. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for Martin. Now the Knicks with it. And it's Towns penetrating. And the dunk by Towns.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Brunson, and that one good.
Nothing in the game's quite as smooth as a finger roll. Great finish right there.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Embiid against Towns. Fires the 3.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Stolen by Anunoby. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
New York shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Now, here's Maxey. with the drive, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
Out to Brunson. And it's sent back by George. Maxey against Hart. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Maxey.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Embiid finds Maxey. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. George with this stuff.
When holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
Out to Bridges. And Embiid with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. We've got 1:23 left here in the opening quarter. And it's Brunson missing. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Embiid, no good. For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Pacers in Indy. Brunson kicks to Hart. With nobody on him, he carries the jumper.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
And Embiid throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The kick out to Anunoby. Buries the long-range jumper. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Anunoby against Martin. Shoots over Anunoby. Anunoby sends it back.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Kept alive by New York. Goes back up. The kick out to Towns. At the elbow, Brunson. Anunoby outside. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Knicks out front, up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
We've got Anunoby. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns, and it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. They're the group New York will start the second with. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
And here's George for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges with it. George picks him up. Brunson with a clean look. There's Brunson from deep.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Outside, George. Shoots over Bridges. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Taking a look at some stats for Towns. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 21 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, this last stretch, it has been unbelievable to watch him get going on the glass. And it's been reflective in the stat sheet.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
New York moving the ball around. Here's Towns. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. Over Hart. No good off the front iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break. Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
To the wing right side. Brunson kicks to Robinson. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out to the wing. Back to Embiid. Intimidating move by Embiid.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Brunson finds Robinson. The kick out to Towns. And here's Brunson outside. And Embiid pulls it down. Here's Philadelphia. A big stretch here going 10-2. Maxey passes to George. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. And they get it back. Hart against Oubre. Tries again. Hart, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Nobody near George. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Hart, that's good.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Oubre gets to Yabusele. Back to Oubre. The 76ers with another miss. The Knicks leading by 3. Out to Bridges. And here's Brunson outside. Bridges left side. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bridges has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Embiid with it. Bridges covering. Outside, George. Pass to Embiid. It's up a 3. Embiid knocks it home from distance.
The pure talent of Joel Embiid knows no bounds.
Here's Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he knocks down the first one. Achua, he's checked in for New York. Cameron Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. Then for the 76ers, Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Gordon comes in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. Here's George outside for Lowry. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Sims. Out to the right wing. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead 5-5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Knicks.
The energy in their hometown is...
And that's a halftime wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of them.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. George in the front court alongside Martin, and it's Embiid in at the 5. Robinson misses. The 76ers trail by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. As always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now Payne. And Hart has it in the corner. Robinson kicks to Hart. Payne gets a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. And it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done. And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Robinson passes to Achua. Pass to Dajier. Now Robinson, guarded by Embiid. Paul George with the steal. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. Outside for Martin. Philadelphia moving the ball around. George against Hart. Shot clock at 6. Embiid punches it down.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Pass to Hart. Fires for 3. He gets hauled in by Paul George. The 76ers trail by 8. Down low, Oubre. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Oubre's got 5.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Oubre against Hart. Out to the right wing. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. 76ers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Right side Jackson. Martin for 3. Anunoby sends it back. Hart kicks to Robinson. Pass to Payne. The kick out to Anunoby. Up to Payne. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Andre Drummond.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Driving the lane. A nice shot by McCain.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Hart. Plays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game so far.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Stolen by Anunoby. Robinson passes to Payne. Stolen by Jackson. And now Philadelphia on the break. Pass to Martin. Here's Council. Hits the three-point bomb. Council's got himself on the board with 3 there. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. The kick out to Anunoby. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the middle. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Martin.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Council, defended by Hart. Pass to McCain. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot for the lead. Here's Drummond, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Knicks. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in its center. That's the 5 for New York right now. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, great make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Knicks. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Doughton's checked in. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Brunson against Lowry. Pass to Achua. Now, here's Bridges. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. A 3. And it's Anunoby. That time on the assist by Bridges. That's now 8 points for OG Anunoby. Lowry passes to Drummond. Here's Yabusele. Outside for Lowry. 76ers moving the ball around. Goes up on the wing. Yabusele can't hit. The Knicks leading by 3. Left side, Towns. From deep, Brunson. Offensive rebound. Anunoby outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
Taxi's checked in for the 76ers.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
You can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
So both teams making some changes here. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Yabusele. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Brunson kicks to Towns. And stolen by Maxey. Now the 76ers on the break. The three from George. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as much as 10. To the wing on the left. And the rejection by Embiid.
Every year he's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
Hard, he's checked in for New York. And then for Philadelphia. Martin comes in for Yabusele. And Oubre subbed in for Eric Gordon. Martin finds Embiid. He's got a clear path by himself. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Oubre for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Big three right there, especially at this point in the game.
Brunson. The three. And the rebound goes to Martin.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Embiid wide open. And they're unable to get the time basket there. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. A two-point game. Tries the spin move. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges passes to Anunoby. No good with the wing jumper. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Anunoby against Maxey. Outside Martin. Oubre on the wing. Martin's in the post. Defended by Bridges. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Here's Anunoby. New York missing again. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Trailing by 2. And Brunson comes to help. Three-pointer, Martin. That shot misses. Good D by Anunoby. Out to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does. While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
So it's New York picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost.
And a look now at the Milwaukee Bucks' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. Then on Wednesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town.
And for their matchup with the Hornets, that's one to watch for. The fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. And it's George in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Now here's Maxey. George outside, just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Lopez. Kicks it to George. The 3-ball. George with another miss.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Middleton outside. To the paint. It's intercepted. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Antetokounmpo with the block.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise Giannis swatted that one away.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Milwaukee with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by George. Trent outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Oubre. Down low. Another shot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Trent. Lillard looking around. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Dame Lillard doing what he does, getting to a spot and cashing in.
Martin against Antetokounmpo. Lopez with the steal. Here's Trent. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Now here's Lillard. Shoots from the elbow. Count it.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
George for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Going inside, and Giannis throws it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
For 3, Maxey drains the triple. Maxey's got 5.
The numbers testify. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best 3-point shooters in the NBA.
And the shot's good.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 5. Back to Embiid. It's Martin on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Maxey. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Trent finds Middleton. Back to Trent. And he jams it home with authority.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And at the end of one, a closely contested. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. And it's Embiid in at the 5. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer. Allen Iverson back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
And here's Oubre from the arc. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Milwaukee leading by 6. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by George. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie.
I don't care who you are, what kind of defender you are. It's not easy to stay in front of Lillard.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Embiid passes to Oubre. For 3, Maxey hits the trifecta. Maxey's got 8.
Zero hesitation, Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
Antetokounmpo outside. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Tries it from 16. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process. Took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago. Putting that stanchion to the test, big fella, banging it down.
Embiid against Trent. And here's Oubre from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
For 3, here's Lillard. Look at Lillard, making it look easy.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Philadelphia with another miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Lillard. He's got 10.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Maxey finds Martin. To the left wing. Shot to stop the run. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. The 76ers, number 1.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. Andre Drummond is checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey against Smith. To the middle. Here's Prince. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
The shot by Drummond, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Oubre against Smith. Oubre passes to Martin. From 13, 3 on the clock. Here's Drummond. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Drummond's got his first 2 points of the night. Inside, here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Boy, Wright really understands when he needs to look to pass the ball. An outstanding all-around player.
Outside Maxey. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Connaughton finds Prince. Sends it home from three-point land. Prince has got 5 now.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Out to Oubre, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Well, let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Right outside. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks leading by 17 at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked them? Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
You know what time it is, Ernie? It's Dame time. Often, Ernie, it comes in the fourth quarter, but it might be Dame.
Now let's take a moment here. Thanks for tuning in. Now we have
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Power it home! Oh, wow!
He has the ability simply to take over games, and that's what makes Dame so much fun to watch.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Oh, got that one up quick. George has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
For 3, here's Lillard. Rebound by Philadelphia. Right side, Maxey. George passes to Martin. Three-pointer, Embiid. Rebound by Middleton. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Back to Trent. To the inside, Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm. It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Lets it go. The Sixers with another miss.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
To the paint. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's George, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
Clark, a lot of NBA pundits like to issue bold preseason predictions. I don't think you fall into that camp.
Yeah, I'm a little more measured in that regard, B.A. I like to base my predictions on stuff that's real, not stuff that might be real. But I understand the need to try to speculate and anticipate. But there's so much that's unforeseen and unpredictable that it really is difficult to make guarantees or predictions with any basis in fact until some games have been played. Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play, and forward Nicholas Batum said growing up you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. Knocks down the triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Portis outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
And the 76ers making a change here. Lowry's checked in. George against Green. Down low. Prince, the pass to Portis, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by, and coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out of bounds violation.
This call is on. And the official, it's really just a matter of where the action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Lowry against Wright. Lowry surveys the D. To the right side. Embiid's got space. And it falls all over the rim and in. Embiid's got 7 points.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Middleton from the outside. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Lowry outside from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them. Portis gets the bucket.
Hey, I think every team wants a guy like Bobby Portis. I mean, more than capable from deep. He's able to play the 4 and 5 and gives you good effort at both ends.
Martin outside. Pass to George. Off with the layup, and so it's the Milwaukee Bucks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And their defense has... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Then it's Kyle Lowry. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Lillard against Lowry. Pass to George. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Kicks it out to Middleton. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him. And the 76ers with some changes. Council comes in for Paul George. And Doughton subbed in for Jackson. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Middleton outside. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. Now Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And it's good for 2.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Pass to Council. Gordon down low. Antetokounmpo covering. Over to the wing. Here's Council. Here's Yabusele. Launches it from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Lillard outside. From downtown. Drummond grabs the miss. 76ers trail by 10. Here's Gordon. And he converts the layup.
Nice to see Gordon use his touch down low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
Lillard outside. Trent on the wing. Middleton from the outside. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. And it's Lillard penetrating. Good.
Once Lillard takes that first step, he's all in. He won't stop until he finds the shot he wants.
Here's Doughton, defended by Lillard. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll be a second foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Maxey finds Oubre. Oubre on the wing. 4 on the clock. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oubre Murray so quick off the floor.
The ball's knocked loose. George with a steal. Here's Maxey. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
Milwaukee leading by 6. It's stolen by Maxey. The finish. Money.
So great seeing Maxey come through in the big spots, continuing to evolve right before our eyes.
Lillard passes to Middleton. Fires from deep. On target from range.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lillard passes to Trent. Lillard outside. And there's the lob. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.
have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Lillard scanning the floor. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Brunson outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Launches a three. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future. Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living.
Outside, Towns. Back to Bridges. And Damian Lillard pulls it down.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Back to Middleton. Clock at 6. The shot by Lillard wide open. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. You have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Hart. And the rejection by Giannis. Middleton outside. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Hart, that's good.
Josh Hart, an improving three-point shooter. If he gets consistent from here, look out.
The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
First team foul.
1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Bridges double team. Anunoby has the open look. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. To the paint. Stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Towns. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
OG Anunoby, such a nice blend of power and skill. You see it right there.
And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about. What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line, yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
Bucks leading by 3. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Lopez, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. There's the three. Rebounded by Hart.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt, a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Brunson, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his fourth rebound in this one. Brunson the pass to Towns. Here's Anunoby. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. OG Anunoby is out there with Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the center position.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Hart. It's hauled in by Trent.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Trent with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. 5 on the clock, and Middleton kicks to Lillard. No good that time. Some solid defense from Hart. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Lillard against Brunson. In the corner, Middleton with it. Left side, Antetokounmpo. That's a 2 from Lillard. Money from the wing. Lillard's got 7.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Bridges finds Brunson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Gary Trent, and it's Wright in for Lillard. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. Milwaukee making a switch here. Green's checked in. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. From the top of the key, he buries it. 6 points here for Jalen Brunson. Giannis charging into the lane. And the dunk by Giannis.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Now here's Towns. Now here's Bridges. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year. I love when Karl Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and willing to embrace the contact.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player. Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Smith with it, now guarded by Towns. There's the steal. Robinson finds Hart. High arcing shot. That shot no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Fires the three. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
Well, Josh Hart just making a really quick decision on the catch. It touches his hands and he lets it fly.
Bridges with the steal. It's Hart on the wing. He's defended by Connaughton. Brunson the pass to Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got the lead up to 1 now for the Knicks. Pass to Connaughton. Driving inside.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. And that one falls for Bridges. And one thing among many, Doors, that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Prince looking around. Pass to Portis. Three-pointer right. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And a huge three there to chop the lead down as we go into the break.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come.
And now let's take. And that's a halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Out on the wings for him, we'll see Trent Jr. and Middleton. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Lillard in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Trent gets the bucket.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Ryan the pass to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Lopez with the steal, and they're pushing it up.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And here's Brunson. He's got 8. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs, but Doris' horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Ryan the pass to McBride. Here's Ryan. To stop the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. On the wing, Giannis. And it's off from three-point range.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Ryan. No good on the triple.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Robinson for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Lopez. That's tipped.
That's a tremendous defensive read by Achua. Send it back.
Trent with it. Brunson picks him up. Middleton drives in. It's rebounded by New York.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Brunson against Giannis. Back to McBride, and stolen by Lillard. Now the Bucks moving it up. A shot by Middleton, wide open. It's good from long range. Middleton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Middleton for 3. Another miss by Middleton.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Pass to Ryan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. Sims kicks to Payne. Off target from three-point range.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
For New York, they have hit just 2 free throws and 5 attempts today.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. 9 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Beauchamp. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Anunoby. Wow! unbelievable.
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Mikal Bridges. Payne out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the power forward. Releases from 15. Bridges misses.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Bridges, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Wright looking around. Pass to Amude. And here's Prince outside. Bridges with the steal. Here's Payne. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's good from Payne. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Hart the pass to Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Back to Hart to take the lead, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
And that one's good, Lillard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Payne dishes to Bridges. Towns kicks to Payne. Walked again. Trent goes in, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Anunoby passes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Lillard dishes to Middleton. Now here's Lillard. Payne covering. Pass to Bridges. Here's Anunoby. Defended by Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bridges. Towns trying to get open. Bridges misses. Bucks leading by 3. Lillard left side to the inside. Bridges with the steal. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Payne in the corner. Offensive rebound. Lays it up off the glass.
Josh Hart just scrapping for the second chance opportunity.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Antetokounmpo, using his size, Giannis.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Left side, Towns. Takes it inside. The shot comes out. Good D by Giannis. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one goes on Anunoby.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
And the Knicks making a change here. Brunson's checked in.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books. And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Lillard, Lopez left side. Towns with the steal.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Shoots. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Anunoby against Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And now the opening lineup for New York. OG Anunoby out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the center position. He launched that one from way outside.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Embiid passes to Martin. Takes the three. Knocks down the long J.
And back with one of his own, Martin feeling smooth.
Brunson against Maxey. Brunson up top. 33 points last game. Kicks it out Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Rebound by Philadelphia.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Here's Embiid. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us and the U.S. men's national team.
It's good.
Excellent focus from Anunoby. Wasn't going to let that bump get to his head.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse, and he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Hart. And he banks in the layup. Hart's got 5 points.
Gritty play by a gritty player, Josh Hart. Hard to deny it.
Embiid against Towns. Philadelphia with another miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Anunoby. The three is up. Paul George pulls it in.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Ryan, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges.
Substitution.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Oh, deflected. And now the Knicks on the break. And it's powered home by Towns.
And how about OG out there with that trench coat on, picking pockets. His hands are quick.
Here's Oubre. Count it. Good. 1:41 left now in the first quarter. Maxey against Brunson. Some solid defense from Maxey.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 5.
Can't lay off Oubre that far. He's good at taking advantage of that separation.
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant. Trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Brunson is doubled. Pass to Towns. They need this. Driving to the basket.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Maxey with it, hard covering. Maxey passes to Oubre. Now Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Embiid finds Martin. Back to Embiid. Now here's Brunson. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Anunoby. Off target with the three. And now the Sixers on the break. Back to Embiid. Launches a three. Can't hit that one. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough. This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
The shot by Drummond, no good.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Bridges against George. Bridges on the attack. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And you see the confidence Bridges exudes. Just gets right at the rim.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Well, when you talk about a classic 3-and-D guy, Paul George is one of the first to come to mind, Brent.
I agree, B.A. I think he's been a little bit underappreciated. But this guy, both ends of the floor, with the ability to score and defend, is elite.
Knicks leading by 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. George passes to Drummond. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And a lot of appreciation about OG's game, right? A hard-nosed defender who can also get you buckets at times. He's always willing to outwork you.
Bridges with it. Guarded now by George. Back to Brunson. Pass to Hart. Brunson with it. Outside Hart. Beyond the arc. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Hart's got 10 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
All right, for this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Second, New York.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
He misses the free throw. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes. But this team...
with another miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Wednesday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. Then on Friday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And that game against the Wizards, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Gordon, he's checked in for Martin. Inside goes Brunson for 3. Bridges, pure from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Robinson, a screen on Maxey. And here's Brunson from the arc. Here's Robinson. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Pass to George for 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. There will be a 2-minute review to the play.
NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Martin comes in for George. Achua's checked in for New York. He's off on the first.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
That one misses.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
To the inside. Embiid passes to Martin. Takes a 3. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got his 4th assist in this one. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's stolen by Hart. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pass to Achua. Out to Bridges. Hey, from beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Here's Brunson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. New York shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Here's Martin. Here's Gordon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Robinson. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the New York Knicks earning this break in the action, up 10. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
When your team is at peak performance, who do you credit first?
The big man. Without rebounds, you won't win many games. Plus, you got to protect that paint.
Agree with that sentiment, Kenny?
Well, disagreeing with Shaq.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the New York Knicks.
One of the best.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with...
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It's been quite a game for Josh Hart.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Precious Achiuwa. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Bridges in at the 3. Brunson surveys. Out to Bridges. 3-pointer. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And it's Brunson missing. 76ers trail by 13. Back to Martin. Outside Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Here's Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Look at it last year. Here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Jalen Brunson 4th.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Sims, he's checked in for Achiuwa. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 13. Martin outside. It's George on the wing. Pass to Oubre. Kicks it to George. The 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Robinson. Soft touch off the glass. Robinson's got his 2nd basket.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Oubre on the wing. He's covered by Hart. George for 3. 2nd chance shot. Launches it. The Sixers with another miss.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Brunson with it. Picked up by Embiid. The 3. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Oubre. Embiid inside. Working on Robinson. Martin, the pass to Embiid. Now Oubre. He's covered by Hart. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
The Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Hart from long range. Offensive board. Robinson. Good on the bucket. Robinson's got 6.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's George. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Shot's good by Towns.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Looking to get back on track. Here's Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Council comes in for George, and it's Lowry in for Maxey. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride's checked in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Pass to Okporti. Fires for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Out to the wing for 3. Lowry hits a 3-pointer. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And draining it from the corner. Lowry doesn't pass up shots like these.
Here's Brunson. Three-pointer, Bridges. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
3 points.
Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Embiid. And stolen by Brunson. To the paint. Tipped. Gordon with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Jacks up a 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And Kyle has those nights where he just steps back and his range seems to increase with the confidence he has.
And it's powered home by Towns.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Gordon outside. No one near him. Tries again. Embiid finds Gordon. There's Jackson with the 3. Now Gordon. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. The Knicks with the rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Ukporti. Back to McBride. Pass to Brunson. Now here's McBride. The kick out to Brunson. And here's Bridges. He goes up again. Count it. Towns has got 10 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. They've had incredible success defensively. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Kyle Lowry. Andre Drummond is out there with Eric Gordon. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Oh, got a piece of it. Out to Gordon. Double team on Drummond. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
When Drummond gets the ball inside, that's going to scare the rest of your defense. You got to pay attention.
Quinones, he's checked in for the Sixers. Yabusele hooked that.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
Knicks leading by 16. Out to the right wing. Dadier's shot is off.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide-open look, but he can't take advantage.
Anunoby finds Brunson. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
McBride. And a miss there on the triple. 76ers trail by 16. Lowry left side. Outside Anunoby. Oh, there's the alley. It's a one-on-one situation. Yabusele. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
And the 76ers making a change here. Doughton's checked in. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes. And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
For 3, Gordon. Achua with the rebound. New York leading by 15. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Got it.
And this is the resiliency you'll get from Achua. When he's this close to the basket, he can handle that contact.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Gordon with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Back to Lowry. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right side Robinson. Outside Achua. They get the rebound. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
The coaching staff likes this. Mitchell Robinson down there and drawing fouls.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. And he makes the first but misses the second. Here's Oubre. Hart pulls it in.
76ers foul.
Hart's got rebound number 7 tonight.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes the first.
And so crucial for Hart to get to the line, establish some confidence. He's solid from there. But I think it sometimes gets his perimeter game going.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Brett, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Brunson against Maxey, and it's Brunson missing. 76ers trail by 18.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Knicks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Josh Hart.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Bridges against George. The rebound by Bridges. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Anunoby finds Hart. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Free throw good. Hart. And both free throws good for Hart. And here are the Sixers now. Martin outside. Let's go with a 3. Hart pulls it in.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Pass to Bridges. Oh, George with a steal. And here's Oubre from the arc. Buries it from 3.
In transition, Oubre will feast on those kind of opportunities, quick to the rim.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. And he can't get the first one. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Here's Towns. Misses the shot, and so it's the Knicks taking care of business in the... All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. So
important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. Stolen by Middleton. Lopez inside, covered by Oubre. And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
And we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Here's Maxey. Offline with his three. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Now Martin, after Chris Middleton missed from long range.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Trent with the wide open look. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Outside, Martin. Maxey in the corner. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. Embiid with the steal. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. An easy 2 points on the layup.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Middleton with it. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And yes, it's good. Embiid's got 6 points.
When we talk about guys 7 feet plus, is Embiid the top shooter? I can't think of anyone that's a little bit better.
Lillard with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is George. We saw him with 29 points last game. Stolen by Middleton. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Long arms just poking that one away. Middleton creating a scoring chance.
Oubre for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to New York. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Now Martin. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Lopez finds Lillard. Bucks passing it around. Back to Trent. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Maxey. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looks so composed amongst those trees.
On the dunk by Lopez.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Takes the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Maxey's got 5 minutes.
So locked in from range. Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Lopez right side. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Kicks it out to Lillard. And here's Trent outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Oubre. Rebounded by the Bucks. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many.
Under NBA rules, 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
It's been at the forefront of the plan coming into this one, too.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And even though, you think
it's all tied in Philadelphia. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward here, and it's Lopez in its center. You were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a two-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Trent.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Lillard scanning the floor. The kick out to Lopez. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Lopez. Lillard's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Bucks. Outside, George. Oubre outside. Outside, Martin. Right wing, Oubre outside. A three-pointer, no good. Bucks leading by 3. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. For 3, Oubre. And Lopez pulls it down.
And the well is running dry for him right now.
Oh, what a move! Giannis!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Martin the pass to Embiid, and there it is for him. Embiid's got 8 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Martin from outside, rebounded by the Bucks.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Giannis outside. Antetokounmpo. Converts inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. That's especially on the interior.
Oubre kicks to George. Offensive rebound. Back to Oubre. Here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Here's George. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Paul George with the steal. Oubre. Right side. Outside for George. Carries it from three-point range. 6 points for him.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes here for the 76ers. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Abusele comes in for Caleb Martin. And Gordon subbed in for Paul George. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Smith checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's DeLon right in for Damian Lillard. Here's Oubre. Gordon against Prince. Gordon dishes to Drummond. Just 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot. Basket good. And now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size and close to the basket.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
That's a 2 from Gordon. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Now here's Connaughton. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention.
And the look here now of the Bucks. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take all my barbecue chicken.
That's because you're...
Switching back now to the Philadelphia 76ers, they've been fighting it out through the first half of play.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done something.
And that is it for half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. And it's George in at the 3. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Trent. Lopez, a screen on Oubre. Trent kicks to Lillard. 6 to shoot. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Good on the bucket. Lopez has got his team on the board first here in the second half for Milwaukee. The 76ers trail by 4. Oubre on the wing. Defended by Trent. Oubre passes to Embiid. Back to Oubre. Giannis grabs the miss. The Bucks shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Middleton outside. Lets it go with a 3. Good on the triple. Middleton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Embiid. Embiid owns the lane.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him. The 76ers making a switch here. Martin's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Bobby Portis is checked in for Brook Lopez. Here's Lillard, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Maxey.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Kyle Lowry comes in for Kelly Oubre.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And George kicks to Drummond. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Maxey's got 10 points.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his roles with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
The 76ers trail by 4. The 3 from George. That's a 2 from Martin. Great D that time from Giannis. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's hauled in by Paul George. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. From downtown, and Maxey with the basket on the assist by Lowry. Now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
The number of threes are increasing for Maxey since he entered the league. He is getting more comfortable out there.
Pass to Trent. From the top of the key. Milwaukee. No good that time either. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. He's got a clear path. Here's Portis. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. And the 76ers with some changes. Yabusele, he's checked in for Martin. And it's Gordon in for Maxey. The Bucks also changing it up. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Green comes in for Gary Trent. And it's Wright in for Damian Lillard.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
Three-pointer right. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Left side, Gordon. Drummond finds Lowry. Pass to Yabusele. For the lead. And Wright pulls it down. Milwaukee in the lead. On the wing, Green. Now Middleton. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night. Gordon for three. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Bobby Portis.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Council's checked in, and Reggie Jackson subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The Bucks also with the sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Chris Middleton.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Yabusele kicks to Gordon. For the tie. No good from Yabusele.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
For three.
The 76ers trail by 6. Stolen by Prince. Here's Wright. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Gordon for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Rollins. Prince out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Beauchamp in at the 2 guard.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Here's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Martin for 3. Goes back up. Embiid, no good. Bucks leading by 9. Now Trent to the left side wing. 3-pointer, Lillard. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
3-pointer by Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan.
Guys over 7 foot like Embiid, they are not supposed to do that.
On the wing, Giannis. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Martin, the pass to Maxey. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Lillard left side. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Kicks it down to Middleton. Lillard against Oubre. It's Trent on the wing. Over in the corner, on to Kumbo. No good that time. Good D by Embiid. Pass to Maxey. Outside, George. Stolen by Middleton. Maxey against Lillard. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And again, Philadelphia turns it over. And Philadelphia making a change here. Quinones is checked in.
Number 25.
Bucks leading by 13. Lillard the pass to Trent. Lopez with the ball. Lets it go from deep. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Carries it down low.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. Martin's checked in for the 76ers.
Now into the lineup.
The 76ers trail by 11.
Number
1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Maxey. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
And Lillard kicks to Trent. Up top, Maxey. Covered by Lillard. Oubre outside. Outside for George. Drills it from outside.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
Lopez, a screen on Oubre. From deep, Trent. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Middleton outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Here's Giannis. Martin with the block. Right side, Maxey. Second chance effort. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Crafty and cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity. Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
Trent outside. Kick out to Giannis. Trent against Oubre. Giannis outside. Back to Trent. Lillard has the open look. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And so the Bucks take the win. All right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season.